What's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning back into the Heinz Crypto channel. If you're new here, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Kadena. And does it have the potential to pull multiple X's in the next bull run? And just a disclaimer, I am a Kadena bull. It's probably one of my biggest holdings, and I do mine Kadena. But I'm going to try to keep this as unbiased as possible. Just because, that's the kind of perspective we need in the crypto space. We try to be as unbiased as we can, even though we like a particular project. But anyway, looking down here, Kadena got really well known in the last market when it had this huge spike, right? It minted multiple millionaires in the space. A lot of the miners that were mining Kadena back then, they thought it was really a spec play, right? They were just mining it as a spec play. A lot of them were just selling it along the way, and then it did this huge spike. And a lot of miners, if they would have held the coins they mined, it could have really changed their life. Some of them did, some of them didn't. But price prediction wise for Kadena, I'm not really keen on price predictions. Mine is more of a fundamental analysis kind of person. Looking what the project's doing. Are they building in the bear market? Are they expanding? Are they active with the community? What are they doing for the community? But price prediction wise, I really do think in the next bull run it could, or it has a very good possibility to make new all-time highs again. I see these price predictions out there, $100, $200 per coin. My bull case is probably about 50 or 60 per coin, which from the price that it's at right now is still life-changing money if you're accumulating right now and hold for the highs, right? But one big thing I look at when looking at these projects is, looking at their Twitter, looking at the community. Are they active? Are they, continuing to build out an ecosystem for the community? And just scrolling through Twitter, and Twitter is probably one of the best places to look to see the engagement and see how active teams or, projects are. And if you just scroll down here, you can see the engagement on their Twitter is pretty good, for a bear market. They're having, here recently, some NFT projects have launched on their chain. New coins are popping up on their chain. And last year they put out some big, grant programs for like developers and people that want to come build on their chain. They're paying developers to, and that's what projects need, right? They need, or that's what developers need. They need an incentive to come build on the chain to make it a better chain. And, Kadena is really good at putting money back into their ecosystem to expand. And it's just all in all a good look, right? A lot of people didn't know what really Kadena was until it had that huge spike. Then you've seen all these YouTubers making videos about it. But if you dig down deep at what they do, it's very interesting, right? They're not a move fast and break things kind of project. They take their time. They're really community oriented. And one thing that I don't really see many people talking about is the guys behind this project. Their founders are, pretty outstanding people, right? One of them worked for JP Morgan's. What he did for JP Morgan was built their actual blockchain, and the other one actually worked for the SEC's cryptocurrency committee. So these guys are super knowledgeable of blockchain, they know how to bring these kind of things to life for sustainability. So, a lot of people keep overlooking this about their founders, and, here recently they have expanded their team. But one thing I do want to cover, that's big in the mining space right now is, some of the ASICs that are coming out. And this is one of the negatives about mining Kadena is, they come out with new ASICs pretty regularly. And right now, the fear and worry in the space is this Bitmain Antminer KA3. Is a 166 terahash machine, and it's projected to make about $41 a day. And that won't stay that way. Once these miners start coming online, this will go down dramatically because the difficulty and hash rate will, increase. But these haven't really hit the market yet. They've just now started shipping out recently. So, these are going to come onto the market and be in the consumer's hands, in the near future. And then next down the list, you have this Ivy Link BMK3. This is already out in the community. People have it plugged in. People are out testing it. And, we haven't really seen that big of a jump in the hash rate yet and difficulty, but it's on the way, right? And we could also see profits get knocked in half, maybe even a little more. But one thing I like to preach to people is if you're into mining right now in the bear market, you cannot sit there and think about profitability, right? Right now, mining, there's a lot of, most stuff is unprofitable unless you just got a outrageous energy rate or free energy, right? My kind of take on it in mining Kadena, I'm a big miner in Kadena. I love mining Kadena. I'm not in it for the profits right now because I know the potential that this project can have in the future in the bull run. Hell, I mean, any other project in the bull run. If you hold now and wait for the highs, it could really have the potential to change your life. And so basically what I do is just mine, hodl, pay for electricity out of my pocket. I'm able to do that at this moment in time. I know a lot of people aren't able to do that. But you just got to take the profitability off the table in these kind of times, right? Just sit back, build your bag, wait for the highs, and it could, you could come out on top and you could come out in a bigger, better position than you've been in potentially your whole life, right? But I just kind of wanted to give you guys my take on Kadena. If you like this kind of content, please hit the like, hit the subscribe. Let me know if you have any questions down below in the comments. And don't forget, I will be giving away an L3 Plus when the channel hits 1,100 subscribers. I might change that. It might, I might change it to, 1,000, 1,050. So stay tuned. But I will be giving away that L3 Plus. And if you guys are interested in buying any Kadena ASICs or ASICs in general, be sure to utilize the links down in the description. It does support the channel at no cost to you. So guys, that's all I got for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you in the next one.